guys, so week 2 update. Really not much has changed. I've only hunted 3 times. It is October 15th. I could have hunted today, but it was one of those days where the rain didn't let up until about noon, and really then it didn't even really let up. It stayed misty, it stayed really windy, it stayed wet, it rained hard a couple times, but for shorter windows. If I had a ground blind, which we don't really have many of, especially that I can shoot a vertical bow out of, which we hope to change in the future, we're going to build a couple nice big ones that I can film in, have the camera out of the weather and everything, but it just isn't the case yet. So I elected to not fight the weather. I elected to not try to keep the camera gear dry, and basically just went to basketball at the local church and did. But I had a great hunt Friday night. It was the first time sitting at the swamp property, and right around 7 o'clock we had some does pop out to the north of me. I was all the way down on the southern edge next to the swamp, and those does fed my way across the alfalfa field, and I actually thought I was going to get a shot. There was one doe that popped out that I actually thought was a buck. Just massive body, big, huge frame, old doe, and I was like, if she comes down, I'll let it fly. And she actually did work within about 40 yards of me or so, and then hung up at the edge of the beans where the bean meets the alfalfa, and I didn't want to take that shot. And I started losing light quick. It got real dark, and I basically passed up a shot. At about 30 yards she came in, and I had to pass it up. There was not enough light for the camera, and that isn't the only group of deer I had. I had a group of 4 does come in to my west, enter the bean fields, and then work their way towards me as well. So I slipped out. I thought they had all filtered off, but they hadn't. I got out of the stand. I was maybe about 10 yards away, and I saw them bounding away. I had one kind of half-hearted blow, but I don't think I blew them out. I walked all the way to the cattle farm edge, and then walked that edge to hopefully make them think that I was just a farmer or the cattle that was over there. So that's pretty much been my my update. And actually here, my dog's gonna act up and be annoying if I don't pick her up, so apologies for that. But that's pretty much been my my first, excuse me, that's been my first 2 weeks. Starting this week, I'm going to start hitting it a little harder. Tomorrow the weather is great. The rain's letting up. I'm going to go into work, and then I'm going to get up to stand in the afternoon. I'll probably be at the river bottom property where if a doe comes by, I will be letting an arrow fly. But that's been my first 2 weeks. It's still really early. I haven't been trying to push it or do anything like that. We've had basically just one buck on camera, and that's Bertier. That's worth shooting, but we expect that to change, especially as the does come into heat. It all will change in a heartbeat, and all of our properties typically will start getting a lot of bucks to show up. So not really worried yet. Got to stick to the plan and just continue to basically embrace this 2017 season for what it is. It's a little bit different than normal. We're not having a bunch of bucks this time of year on camera, but hey, it's what it is. I will check back with you guys, and hopefully, who knows, maybe you'll see a post on Facebook tomorrow that got a big nanny doe down. Highly possible tomorrow night that it could happen, so all depends where they come in. So we'll see what happens. God bless. Good luck out there, guys.